Hi. Okay. If you hear the fan going on in the background, it's mostly because it's hot and all that jazz. Let me go to the just chatting for a bit. Oh, and my VTuber club showing up. Let me. There you go. There we go. All right. It's been a hot minute. I am trying my best to like stream constantly, but I don't know why I always have like OBS open and I have everything open and set up, but I just don't press the start go live button. But I'm like trying my best to like constantly stream because my main goal is to at least try to get to 25 subscriber by the before summer hits or when summer hits. Speaking of summer, I still need to do that summer. I might need to re-record that summer cover song. Okay, but big things ahead. Big things ahead. I just need to find a good time to record. Also, the first week of July, I am planning to go to. Well, I'm gonna be not streaming for the first week of July because I'm going on a little vacation, and this little vacation is gonna involve me meeting Days, my bestie, my oomfie. I missed him so much. But yeah, there's that. Okay. So I think it's screen 3 that I need to switch it to. Yes. Okay. Alright, so let me refresh the chat box and refresh the alerts. Okay, let's move this off to the side a bit. I did delete some big file games on my PC, hopefully. Not my PC, my laptop. So hopefully things run smooth and I can also run other games smoothly. Okay, I might turn the game audio down just a tad bit because weirdly enough I got copyright strike. So let's do that. Okay. Hello, my son. You always ask for attention when I'm streaming when you got so much time in the world to ask for attention. Okay, so this route we're just gonna do Icardi's route, and hopefully I don't get upset when doing this route, because when I did Doctor's Love's route, I was really upset. And I think his route is locked when we do both of their routes together, but maybe this is just locked whenever it's the full game. Oh, the full game is out, by the way, if you want to play this game. I might not get the full route game because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the MC in this game because it's very, I don't want to say toxic yaoi because it's just their mindset is like, ugh, I've seen it before in other otome games where the protagonist is like, but I still love him. I'm like, dog, he's cheating on you and he's crazy. So yeah, anyways, let's get this started. This might be a short stream because I think the last time when I did Dr. Love's route, it was only like an hour long. So this might be also an hour long, but who knows? Alright. Narrate drop against the bed. The doctor were able to cave the lull of sleep. Just yet, I couldn't stop thinking about Icardi's promise. This would be the opportunity for the change that I wanted. Hopefully, the hopeful sensation was merely the surface area of darker dots. Kill Eros was possible. I just need to get to know I need to get where he was. I just need to get closer. As sweet as Icardi is, I peg him to be gullible and easier to twist around my fingers if I wanted to. Isn't this about love? This isn't about. Oh, sorry. This isn't about love. This is about revenge. Oh, back on my backside, stare at the ceiling. What a was a humble heart. Ooh, words. Wow. Been a hot minute since I streamed, and I'm fumbling on words. With a humble heart, I pray to you, Eros, please help find my one true love. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Please don't be doing options. Let's put the music volume a little bit low. Because weirdly enough, it'll copyright me for the sound of the music or whatever, so just gonna put it as low as possible. I don't even know if there's any sound because I'm not hearing any sound, or I'm just hard of hearing. Let's see, what's my... Yeah, I'm at volume 20 on my thing, but whatever. These pay matching for Icardi's previous. Finish my scout work and returning to this. I can't pronounce that word. Fancy Greek word. Unless, nope, it's Roman. Yeah, because Icardi is probably a play word for Icarus, and Icarus is a Roman thing because it's supposed to be a thing for. No, I think it's Greek. Don't know. Don't care. I sat beside the matching pool and intently rated his name arrival. Oh, that. Wait. Oh. I don't know if YouTube is gonna flag me for his titty being out and open, so I'm just gonna put that little content warning in this just to cover that up. Just in case. Listen, I know we all want to see his big old bitties, but I don't know if it's allowed. I mean, I don't have enough followers where it will flag the stream because of it, but just to be safe and sorry. Weirdly enough, I got copyrighted for the thing, and I don't want to get flagged. Anyways, look at him. Look at his little colon, little cat smile thing. Anyways, I have to keep my eyes peeled. Any moment it could arrive. Melly's counted on me. My eyes watered from not blinking, but my determination was stronger than a dry stinging. Any dry stinging. Okay. I had a human friend who actually needed my help and made an actual promise, one that he could hear and affirm. Couldn't bear the idea of giving him false hope. You're here already? Should he be resting? Don't worry about him. Icardi is always like this. The younger they are, the more energetic. Haha, I just want to get the head start on my matchings tomorrow. So you're taking you're taking from those still getting assigned right now. Nothing says that you can't do that, but it's a little overboard. Then pick them up. Pick them already. What are you waiting around for? What are you asking me to do? If you're getting a head start, you only need to pick the names you will do tomorrow, right? Just get them and rest already. You're not being picky, are you? Of course not. I never think of discrimination. Good, because it's against the rules. So what do you hold up? Wow, leave him alone. These newbies have their little ritual that they do before they pick. Maybe he's waiting for someone to join him. I could only smile back. After back and forth, shifting my eyes to the pool, I couldn't miss his name. But with their constant talk, I worried maybe I already had. What if Bailey already arrived before I came back? That would mean that one of the other scouting cues was going to fulfill his request. What a baby. Come on. Huh? We'll pick the names together so that you can run along. I didn't ask him to do this. Are you sure there's no reason to rush your process for me? Rush what? Why are you making it difficult? Just pick names. If I try to stall any longer, you get more agitated. He really wasn't any higher than me, but in hierarchy, but because he's been alive for longer, he's practically my superior, and all the scouter cupids has to respect the superior. Okay. Oh, okay. Here, let's go over here. Has each gather as many as they could in the end, and then say Mel's name. There. Now we have head start for tomorrow. Now you can go to bed. Why are you being so hard at him? Ha ha ha. Look what you did. He's not chipper as he was a moment ago. No, I'm not upset. Don't worry about me. The lack of energy just settled in. Ha ha. Sorry, a friend messaged me. Weird. Okay. No, I'm not set. Don't worry about me. Where was I? Oh, worry about me. The lack of energy just settled in. Haha. See, that's what I said. Go to bed. Our sleep is important. You should value the fact that we can sleep even. The big word for Elmo. Vacilators have it way worse than us. Sorry? Is this idiot apologizing to me? Enough already. Let him be. Let's go. We have another thing to attend to. Looks like he had a lot more to say to me. I mean, a whole lot. But the other Cupid dying was older than the both of us, so he had no choice but to listen. I lagged behind as they began to depart, feeling the more than they intercepted my efforts. Instead of checking on the others, could I just visit them? Splash. Mid-dot. The matching pool had a flash name of one of the two has gone far enough down the hall and they couldn't be able to get him around. Hurry back to pool. Could hold back my smile on my face. Don't worry, Melly. I got you. I got you, homie. I got you. Okay, I think I could move this back up. There. Now I'm on apartments 5 p.m. Melrose POV. My back was aching for all the heavy lifting I've been doing. We loaded the last of Marlowe's things into the moving truck and she was on the road back to Esmond's place. Went out to catch a movie prior, had a little talk, all of which I fought hard to convince her I would be fine. It's like, no, my nose is like stuffed up or filled with mucus. I guess I'm still slowly coming off that sickness or something. Went out to catch a movie prior and had a little talk, all of which I fought hard to convince her I would be fine. After she was gone, I wasn't too sure. Melly! I jolted off the couch and fell to the floor. Ow, what the frick? I totally forgot that this game is very heavy on swear words, so I'm gonna like try my best to censor some of it, but not all of it. Oopsie, that was not my intention. He scooped me up by the arms and set me back on the couch. Apologetic, Killy. And let me go back to censoring his boobs. There you go. Sorry, chat. You don't get to see his pretty boobas because I don't know if YouTube will flag me for it. You didn't register that I was here. I had to make myself visible. What? I didn't register you. Yeah, it was almost like every other humor encounter. I almost wandered the fountain pen on the table and suddenly everything became clearer. The fountain pen allows me to see you then. Wow, really? Wow, it must be a pretty important item. What did you come here for? grab my pen and put it in my pants pocket. Gonna have him getting too curious about it. Oh, I got your name out of the matching pool so I can find your partner. Isn't that cool? I finished all of my other matches and checking all of my other pairs, so now I can focus on you. Sweet. People are fancy. He pulled out a white fancy bow reminiscent of a harp, then drew the string back and forth, back to form an arrow. This might be a little alarming. I probably would have done it when you couldn't see me, huh? No worries. Just need to shoot you in the chest first, and then I'll find your partner. Wait! I have to quickly startle him enough to lower the bow. What's wrong? Is it too scary? I was hoping you can help me a different way. A different way? Close the distance between us, throwing him in front of the coffee table, raising a hand. My fingertips briefly grazed the bow before you put it away. Sorry, we're not allowed to let humans touch them. Understandably, Psych shot arrows with his own, and I doubt he wants a repeat with his minions. Have you heard of the natural methods humans use to fall in love? I've seen it from people who don't pray to be matched or believe in arrows. It's a lot slower, but just as cute. Why do you ask? You know who my partner is, right? Words. You know who my partner is now, right? For his brow slightly and unable to look me in the eye before nodding his head. Do you actually? Yes. How else are I able to find them otherwise? I want you to guide me to them. No arrows involved. I want to find and get to know them naturally. No. But that. You're too busy for something like that, huh? More personal than a little checkup to see how things are going? No, that's not. It's not that. I don't understand. What's the difference between having our involvements or not? How do humans spark adoration without us? And what's so special? What does it feel like? Maybe if I understood, I could help you better. Your versus eyes. Again, I can feel there's something more beneath his words, something that he's hiding, that he probably doesn't fucking like your boyfriend. That could be one of them. You ever thought about that? MC? Because for sure, if I was Cupid, and I know about your current, relationship, your current partner, and how things are, I too would be like, I really don't want to pair you with him. But whatever, I guess. For his eyes, and I can feel that there is something more beneath his words, something that he was hiding. Doesn't seem like he has any intention of telling me, though. Regardless, he gave me what I wanted. A way in. I'll teach you, or better, I will show you. But you need your partner for that. We'll find them together, but as we do, I'll tell you all about my relationships. The good parts. And other people's, we'll study romance. I'll tell you how crushes works, how confession works, how dating works, the various acts of intimacy. How does that sound to you, Icardi? He visibly swallowed his gaze couldn't connect minds as well. It seems like he seems to retreat into his thoughts. For a moment it felt I wouldn't be able to get any further than this. Well, have you ever thought that he doesn't want to do this and doesn't want to pair you with that god awful of a man who has a crazy who's in a crazy psycho relationship with a crazy man? You ever thought of that? You're so like balls deep that you wanna be in this crazy abusive relationship. Make it make sense. He visibly swallowed. His gaze wouldn't connect with mine at all. It seems he treated into his thoughts for a moment. It felt like I wouldn't be able to get any further than this. what the heck? Let's do it. It would mean I have to spend my days even more meticulously to fit time for you, but it's worth it. I always wanted to learn, and you're my friend, so I have to support you. Oh, don't say that. Now he's gonna abuse that phrase. Oh, good then. We have to... wait, let me move the thing. This is so cute. Oh, unless it's control. So control Y for undo? Yes. Okay, there we go. Look at that. It's so cute. This is such a cute UI. Kai watched to wrap his big arms around me, hugging me tightly, my face pressed against his broad and soft chest. I'm so excited, like really excited. He's so cute. Don't worry, I'll do my best to help you find him without spoilers. Can't believe I'm gonna witness the full process. Thank you, Melly. You're so cool. Haha, don't thank me yet. We haven't even started. I don't care. I'm grateful. It was overwhelming. The amount of overjoy it had me that he radiates was too much. Of course it is. You sad, emo man. My face turned a shade of red. I didn't know what to do with my hands as he hugged me and swayed me. Hug him back! Hug him back! I felt uncomfortable, but it was because of his action. Yeah, because you're not used to someone who's being nice and kind to you and not insulting you as like a play, not even insulting you. Duh. You're just not used to kindness. That's what I'm hearing. This doesn't feel right. Oh, get used to it, buddy. Chapter 2. It's gonna be his POV view. Nalman's apartments, 2 p.m. It's a newly formed pack. I continue my life as normal as Icardi promised to come and see me whenever he had a free window, so all I could do was just wait. In the meantime, I was growing painfully aware of how much I didn't want to stay in the apartment. Landlady finally had family fly home to visit. Excuse me. She introduced me to her son first day, but he didn't hide his disapproval of me. It wouldn't surprise me if he were the reason she wasn't popping by as much. Mother found time to call, and when she couldn't, we mostly talked through text, some which she seen but left unread. Regardless, we still talk, and that was okay. Ugh. Dropped my head on the couch pillow, grabbed the remote. Just as I was about to change the channel, Icardi phased through my ceiling. Found it! You know what? I'm gonna take a risk about its exposed titty, since we're like roughly 30 minutes in. Found it. Let me guess, you phased into the wrong apartment like last time. It isn't easy to remember your exact location other than it's on the top floor, Melly. Sat on top of the couch, crossed my arms. So what you have been doing? Right, I wanted to talk to you. His nervous look told me it was probably something important that he felt hesitant to share beforehand. Go on. About your partner. I don't... Stop. Huh? Whatever you're gonna say, don't say it. Please. Put it through his thick skull saying, I don't think you guys are the right match. That's all I'm gonna say. Do not say it. He huffed a concerned sigh and then remained silent with a perplexed expression for a long minute. I have no clue what he's gonna say, but the possibility terrified me to think of the words that he could say. I don't know who your partner is. You... don't yell at me. I was eager to grab your name from the pool the other day. I didn't pay attention to your link. What? Link? When I told you I knew who your partner was, I was lying. I don't know them yet. But there was a new plan comes in. I still have your name. I can put your name back into the matching pool and it should link to your partner. Let's hold off on that for a bit. Why should we? I think it would be really, really counterproductive if I don't know. and you will learn. I think we should spend a little time being arrogant so that you can understand the feelings I'm trying to teach you. Um, uh, he's just gonna leave out the details that his partner is crazy and abusive, and he has another partner who's even more crazy. And you will learn just. I just think we should spend a little time being. I already read that part. Oh, is it lesson time? I'm all ears. Lemmy, he's so cute. The car's carrying the pot down the couch next to me. Reminiscence of an energetic puppy. He smiled and his eyes twinkled eagerly. Okay. So humans don't have this whole extra sense or direct answer on who their lifetime partners or soulmate might be. Each day is a blind research. A lot of days you may come up empty-handed. Icardi perked up, tipping his head off to one side as he enthusiastically interpret my talking point. That's why praying to Eros is easier, and they wait having to find them yourself, because we will do our best to unite you. That disputes the points, but it makes it an easy time, I guess. True, but that's not how humans prefer natural selection, nor those that don't believe in Eros want to handle it. Little by little, you're living your life. It may be highs and lows where you're wondering. I trail off in an unwarranted train of thoughts, much to Icardi's curiosity. I lash bags with anticipation for me to continue. Before he can become more zealous about it, I pull myself together. One day when your lover will advise, and then one day you're one into somebody. You don't understand it, but there's a spark in sun. You're seeing them often. You're getting to know this person. Does it make you happy? Yes, ecstatic. The more time you spend with them, the more you will learn about them. The more they learn about you. Any fear or reservations you had, secrets you held, are all given to them. And they take good care of you, right? No! In an ideal relationship? Yes. They do, and you sit and assess the time you spent together, whether long or short, and then the golden question comes. Will you marry me? All too excited, Icardi interrupts my train of thoughts. I couldn't help but give him a weary smile. Aha, not quite. I mean, it could, but that's not where I was going yet. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm going to question whether this person is the love of your life. Is this person made for you? Are they your soulmate? Your one and only? Ah, that sounds magical. Yeah. Even so, he appeared to be rather thoughtful about what I said, hard at thinking while tapping his chin. But there's no difference if you pay to Eros, though. We don't disclose who your partner is to you. Isn't it the same? Sigh. No, it's not, because you already prayed for it to happen. If on that same day or the next day you mysteriously run into someone, your mind will think, Eros, answer my prayers. You are my soulmate. So no, not the same. It's magical, but it's not the same as taking shots in the dark and getting a lucky strike. Maybe it would be better if you have a love forecaster then. A love forecaster? Ah, they go by love forecasters in Decipade, but in the humor as a just consultant. Is this Dr. Love? Is he one of those love forecasters? Like Dr. Love? Exactly. Oh, you met him. Yeah, he and some people that work with him are Decipade's oldest forecasters. They are the closest to the method that you're talking about. They kind of prepare you for your point and tell you where you might find them and what they're like, but they don't interfere or help you find your partners in the world. Only a guide. Wow, so Eros really does cover all his tracks. Enough to have his hands in almost in a little afar, huh? Guess you could say that. They're a lot closer to humans than the rest of us. It's unfortunate they are treated how they're treated, though. How are they treated? Well, hierarchy stuff, you know? They're just as efficient at their job as anyone else. Totally recommend it if you already asked me to help. Please don't change your mind, by the way. I know you're probably easier to work with, but I'm already here. He all but shoved himself in my face, desperation to form into a little pout. Of course, he didn't need to worry about a single thing. I'll be stupid to switch my plan when this one's more within my control. Oh my gosh. Icardi, run! Please, he's just abusing your kindness. Whoa, relax. I have no intention of asking anyone else. We're friends after all. Oh no, he used the F word. The friends word. Yeah. Forecasting, scouting Cupid. Facilitator. A little more chatter and you can hurry back to Decibeds, and I gather my notepad to tell everything I knew thus far. Decibeds is the world where Cupidine presides, means Eros there. They have structure system that matchmaking hierarchy. Icardi is a scouting Cupid, but his dad must be higher than a love forecaster. Given his statement about being closer to humans, he's likely stronger too. I need to find out more about his capabilities and potential to get him to bring me to Decipade. I don't know that big word. Icardi's POV. That's a great interest in Icardi POV. My heart has been pounding since Melly told me about their feelings as humans walk in. While building attraction, I rated many couples fall in love. My era so many times it was amazing. But I wonder what's that's like too. The amount of devotion, dedication to a person. To think Melly has experienced it so many times made me wonder. Wait, I'm back. The partner. I have to do it before I forget. He never said I couldn't find out. He just don't want me to do it at the exact moment. Think, because I need to know who his partner was in order to guide him to them. I made my down the halls, greeting fellow Cupidines until I made to the corridor of the matching pool. It wasn't empty as the other day because of the time, but I found a space where I can linger alone. I need down at the edge of the water. I glanced at the side quickly. You again? Ah! Retracting my hand in the pool and look up to find the same Cupidine that Badger beats before. Hey, how are you? Peachy. He kneeled down next to me and looked at the names in the pool. That's good. You're a workaholic, you know. I already saw you taking care of your shift for the day. Oh, I just love helping humans fall in love. Yeah, well, you shouldn't get too involved in it. It's okay. I love your purpose, but we have rules to follow too. To be honest, I didn't understand why it was so bad to be concerned about our pairs. If we put them together, it should be naturally to make sense to want to see them thriving. I know. Glad you do. We wouldn't want another case like that other Cupid months ago. He narrowed his gray eyes, pointing at me. My shoulders tense. Just do as you're told, okay? And I'm not bullying you, so don't cry into the other guy about it. Oh, got it? Yeah, okay. Good, so go back to your room. But the part of do as you're told isn't connected with you. Alright. Sorry, Melly. Find his body. We'll have to wait until the Cupidine wasn't around. Back to Melrose, POV. Higgy's grocery stores at 10 a.m. Melrose, POV. It was hard to scrape together the meal, so I have no choice other than make a trip to the grocery stores. I hated shopping at overcrowded Higgy's, where the battle would ensue over everything I could need. But mornings weren't like that, thankfully. It was emptier, easy to grab what I wanted, and the process still a lot slower as usual. However, dwelling on it was no good. Oh no, wait, are we gonna meet his toxic partner just like the last route? Oh, I'm gonna have to mentally brace myself. Melly, I didn't expect to find you here. You say my name with such delight. Why wouldn't I? I'm happy to see you. It's early in the day, and your sunshine is... Is it? It's bright. So what are you doing here? I asked around, noticed the other shopper doesn't seem to be aware of his presence, so I figured the pen is at work again. I pull out my earplugs and put them in my ears and began pushing the cart. Oh, I have a match to make here. Cute pair over there. People at a store clerk and a shopper having a clumsy exchange in the aisle across from us. I see. I guess for some time to talk to you. My next pair of ring won't be in the same place for a couple of hours. How does that work, getting them in the same place? Well, it comes in the files with the link every time and place that they will encounter each other. Some people have a flow of encountering each other years later, but with our system, we can actually speed up the process through compulsion. Putting the thought of going to a particular place in their head. What? They meet eventually, and that makes it easier for those who pray and want their love found faster. It made sense, but the idea that sounded too personal. I guess he noticed my disapproval because he cleared his throat. It's not bad as it sounded verbalized. It's probably sound forced, huh? Even you can pick up on that, huh? It's just that I've been thinking more about what you said about the method you label natural. And I think it might be more magical. Think about both methods are wonderful, though. Just imagine falling in love with someone that makes your heart shake. Haha. Why just imagine? Can't you just... Why is that bag doing that? So we were freaking out while looking at our direction. I turned around and see Icardi holding a large bag of cheese puffs. Of course, I could see him clearly, but the average woman probably saw that what the movement seen. Icardi! I turned to take the bag from him and put it in my cart. That bag was floating, right? Nah, it was on the tall rack with an extended hook. Oopsies! Thinking the thought the store was haunted for a moment. Wait until she was gone, then continued to push the cart and grab the rest of the things I needed. However, I didn't go soundly because he couldn't keep his hand off of things. What are you, a child? By human standards, no. What kind of answer is that? Most of my superiors are myriads older than me, so I'm just a kid to them. Ah. You gotta stop touching shit. everything you got, I end up putting in the cart. I've seen my parents eating these, and I always want to try them. No more. This is all I'm buying. I'm glad I'm even getting these. Thank you, Melly. Why is he crying? His violent smile made it hard to be irritated at the amount of extra money leaving my wallet. I packed everything into the back seat of the car and got in. Didn't expect him to sit in the passenger seat. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love him. Never been in a car before. Trying to experience all as your first today. You're the only human. You're my only human friend. Only you can help me with this without turning into a stealth mission. Just make sure you behave and don't put your hands here or anywhere that can block my line of sight while I'm driving. 1 second. Okay. Roger! Got is full of oohs and ahs nearly the entire ride. It's hard not to keep my eyes on him. His cute reaction. He guessed about how smart humans were despite having a giant pair of retractable wings for himself to use. Every speed bump made him cheer like some roller coaster. He was obsessed with the windows. Dog! Hey, keep your body in the car. Woof. Woof. It can see you? Animals are free to see us. We only hide ourselves from humans. Woof woof. Oh! Near one apartment, 11 a.m. The ride back took a quick time to get the food upstairs into my apartment. 2 trips nearly turned into a 3 if it wasn't for Icardi butted in. Let me just do this for you. He touched my shoulders and suddenly we're at my apartment with my knees buckled and I dropped to the floor with the raining bag. Whoa, you okay? Should have warned you first. I'm sorry, Melly. Don't worry about it. I'm just surprised you didn't think of doing that earlier. Well, you were pretty hard at work already. It's probably for the best. We're lucky if no one was paying attention. We're on the side of the car after all. If anyone saw us teleport, it was likely the residents of the apartments themselves. We know for sure if someone approached me about it in the later days. I should have probably checked the rest of my pairs before the next one. Don't feel obligated to stay. You're easily dismissive, Melly. If you have to go, then you have to go. I guess so. Aw, he wants to stay and hang out. He didn't sound too enthusiastic about it, hoping others took up most of his time. Mundane things were likely a foreign concept. Grab a bag of puff before and hand it to him. Whenever you get a break, come here and rest. I can't do that. I'm supposed to be helping you when I'm here. Consider a part of me helping you then. Here, you can learn what it's like to be human. Really? I won't get in your way? Of course not. You're so kind to me. Oh, he's so cute. Embraced me in a hug like the first time, and like before, I felt strained accepting it. Accept the freaking hug! Didn't linger long enough afterwards to sprint through the ceiling with the promise to see me again soon. I figured that at this rate I'd be able to move plan along slightly faster. This perfect opportunity to gain more of his trust. I began putting the rest of the goods away and I noticed something black on the floor. A black feather. Did Icardi drop this? Dun dun dun! Surprisingly, I haven't made a choice or option thing like in in Dr. Love's route. Or maybe this is gonna be in the much more later, because we're not even an hour into the thing. Who knows? Cosmer City Pedal Latte Cafe days later at 3 p.m. Since the day Icardi has been showing up even less, I began to think that I had suggested something that I shouldn't have. But when he showed, there was nothing different about him, other than the occasional drop of black feathers from his pure white wings. That is, doesn't register with him when he sees them, or he doesn't make a rash deal of them. He only apologizes and plucks them. Oh no, he's becoming a fallen angel because he's hanging out with Mel. I don't know why, but he gives me a bad feeling. Did you hear about Love Life Studios being packed? Yeah, it's always like that around this season. You'd be surprised to receive a consultation. Valentine's FOMO. I mean, yeah, it's hard to get in a relationship these days when it feels like everyone has given up. You're saying that if you called in, you didn't call in, did you? No opens until 3 months. It's gonna be a lonely holiday. Jeez. Even Dr. Place saw an influx of work. Then Icardi has been working overtime. Order up, Rose boy. Oh, thanks. I left the cafe and order and headed out to the delivery location. Didn't exactly come as a shock that the address was my apartment, but it was nice. Saved me the trouble of having to cut into my work to stop home for a bit. It was a thing that happened often, but that's for sure. Not for snot hardly landed before the door opened and my face met with a flush of cigarette smoke. Oh my gosh! Who's a beautiful melanated man? Who is this beautiful man? You know, when I saw Melrose Figueroa was delivered, I imagined it would be you. Is this one of his ex? If this one of his ex, I'll be so upset. And I hope this ex was, I hope he like dump them on a good term and not on a bad term, and I hope he's not annoying. There has been a slight thought that maybe the person that had been the one I'd known, I believe, or I wanted to believe otherwise. The world is small, and of course I was far away that the possibility of seeing him was not, but my luck really this shitty. Here's your order. Showed the bag of drink, folder, and with a loose grip, forced him to act fast, ensure that they didn't fall. Wait, don't be like this. Made it clear to me how you felt about me years ago. Oh, it's another act. That was years ago. We were like, what, 18, 19? So you gave me that young and dumb story? It's true. I mean, look. He's still as gorgeous, if not prettier, than the last time we were together. He gave me a once over with his eyes, a smile, a hefty smile. Did you think I'm gonna be fired after you also labeled me as a psychopathic redhead? Then you're mistaken. Yeah, holding grudges is attractive. You're a shit face. Oh my goodness. Just come here. Come hang with me. I'm on the clock. I don't have time. You know you can make time, Mel. The intensive use of that nickname clenching my fist. I felt his middle finger extend to brush my wrist. With the food still in his grasp, he leaned forward, held close to me as his breath tickled my face. The smell of tobacco reached my nose. Though I hated it, there was a wash of relief that set up from the familiarity. But he's so pretty. How could he be an asshole? Oh my goodness. Doesn't have to be long. Just some reminiscing. My earlobe passed through his lips. His gray is enough to make me shiver and pinch my eyes closed. What's his name? Give me a name. Crap. Let me save real quick. Choices. I finally figured out that I can save between this. Okay. Let's do a positive influence. And then we're gonna go through the positive influence and then go through the whole route with this. And then load this save if it's just not a good thing. Okay. For a reason was I felt a rage bubble inside. My hand took hold of his throat against my best adjustments. Having caught myself, I retracted my hands and stared at his bewildered expressions. I didn't mean to do that. Y'all was into that kind of kink stuff, so I'm not that surprised. Oh my god. Come here. Whoa. He quickly placed his literally on the table next to the door and grabbed my jacket collar, tugging me inside with a sixth action. Swift as I remember it, felt like we're going together. I quickly changed claws of hell or something. I wasn't sure how I feel back then, but still wasn't sure now. Being hasty. He said he had work, so let's keep it quick. Yeah. Only someone done think he would be considerate of me. He never kept his word. Clearly he wanted to use me as much fun as he could get. No love guided his advances, but chasing a memory of the time where I thought there was felt right at the moment. In the end, it didn't really amount to anything. Oh my gosh, this room is so green. Surprisingly enough, he appeared comfortable sleeping beside me after all these years. Perhaps something changed. Or didn't. Probably not. Don't tell me he's also a shitty ex as well. But he's so pretty. He's just a little freak. Honestly, who knew? When it was him, of all people, his funky Brian was text. A hunch had me fully aware they were coming from. Oh, he's probably in a secret relationship, but he's cheating on his relationship with Melrose. Oh my goodness. I look through his messages anyways. Honey, will you stop by the hospital today? Oh my goodness. Listen to chairs here. I'm just nothing to marvel at. Just look at and admire to ogle at. Let's not get into that. Damn, Rohan. Why? That's his name, Rohan? Like, Rohan from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? You know what? It makes sense. That means he has a shitty personality if his name is Rohan. Honestly, I expected it from him at this point. Admittedly, excuse me, lapse in judgment on my part, but that wasn't that what irked me. Reading through the message has no qualms about the latest girl he's been dragging along. In her, I saw myself 10 years ago. 10 was his wild lifestyle filled with alcohol, drugs, parties, and violence. She did it. Looked like she belonged in his world. And judging by her hospitalized state, it showed. Oh my goodness. But he was rolling around with me instead of checking to see if she was okay. Such a life of a carefree Rohan. Did her survival mean anything to him? Deja vu. Tiredness settled into my bones. I gave a gentle rise and fall of his chest. Funny, I had a single ounce of hope that you change. I slid the pillow beneath my head and pushed myself upright. The heartbeat pounded in my ears, gradually grew faster. All this while your girlfriend suffering in the hospital because of you, your lifestyle. You don't make people choose these things, right? You lead them to one, don't make a drink, but you eager to entice them with it. One shiver was into the back from my whispers, cried to myself. I didn't want to wake him up, not at all. It was better for him to remain dreaming. Whatever brief fantasy he had would be his eternity. Is he gonna... Hold on, is he gonna kill this man? Is he gonna krill this man? Holy cow. The pillow on my head was merely a cloud, no difference from the sweet toxin of tobacco he willfully accepted down his throat. Oh my god. Bulls could very well krill him. I couldn't let him continue doing this. If she stayed with him, he would get her killed or change her life for the worse. Perhaps it wasn't my call to make, but the quiet of his apartment room, it felt justified in the silence. Initially, there was no resistance. Then, pronounced, he realized he couldn't breathe for real. Oh my goodness. Also, man, why are you wearing gloves while you're sleeping? His hands desperately swiped and grabbed whatever they could with no avail. I watched every second time as a sign of life going away from him. Oh my goodness, until everything in his room was still frozen in time. Felt nothing, no happiness, no regret, no remorse. Just empty. An intense phase erupted feeling. A sharp physical stab abrupt when it felt something to burst through my chest. Oh my god. Did he? Vision of blood, and then he faded back shortly after. Did I die? I don't understand. I guess the consequence of the passing judgment that isn't mine to make. Ending A. Did I die? Hello? Save your progress? Yeah, sure. What do you mean I died? Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to this and let's do the negative influence. The fact that the outcome is always lead to him dying or in some situation where why does he have evil exes? It's pissing me off. It's the fact that he hasn't leave on a good term with any of his exes, or at least he was the bad guy in the relationship. It's crazy. This is why I can't do toxic yaoi, because if it's something like this, it makes me upset. Like, I mean, I get it. Some relationship doesn't end in happy ever after and all that stuff and X, Y, and Z, but still. It just, I discussed my shove back and rage made it into my clenched fist before I swung it viciously. I expected to connect with his face, but I found myself struggling to launch forward. Something was holding me back. Oh my gosh, is it Icardi? It wasn't myself. I want to let loose. Let's run. Huh? Bye. My beautiful angel is here. Oh my gosh. Tucked me away from the door and made a break for the circus. His presence left me so disoriented. I was relieved he stopped me. Now I'm in apartments, Mobile's bedroom, 3 p.m. Only time I could tell how many hours passed was held up in the corner of my room. I stood pressed against the door, listening for any sound from the other room. It's almost like a scene out of a horror room. Except it was ridiculous. The sign was more annoying than anything else. It's okay now, I don't think he followed us. Are you sure? I'm sure. It's been hours and we heard nothing, so it's fine. But Melly, knock it off already. I just want to be. He's just being nice. Oh my goodness. Flinched before relenting. The action made me feel less agitated and instead guilty. Sorry. Who was that guy? I never seen you so angry. Someone I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. An ex-boyfriend? Why are you assuming that? Well, he did that thing to your ear. And the way he responded was a little sigh. So he saw that, but he didn't mention that what we said beforehand. Perhaps he didn't hear it. Beforehand, he was someone I used to date years ago. Was he mean to you? Is that why you broke up? Sometimes people just drift apart, don't? The answer is yes. Yes, he was mean to him. I framed nonchalance. It wasn't something Icardi needed to know, not something I felt talking about either. I changed the topic to something brighter. That's what Icardi needed to hear. My love has its ups and downs, but it's a good memory to leave me feeling fond. Your good memories? What were they like? Break up, but I felt a sense of triumph at his mood change. Sure, you witness things from your peers when you observe them. When they huddle up together, talk about things. My fondest memories involve talking about any and everything. Most where I can unzip and expose the insides of myself, both figuratively and literally. Oh my gosh, freak. The car looked utterly confused and rubbed her hands behind his neck, as if I unearthed some uncomfortable secrets. Humans can unzip their skin? No, no, but I can take off my clothes. Why do you get all shy about that? Isn't that part of the thing you witness your peers doing? No, I deserve their privacies in those moments. You're not curious about how humans do that? It's not like I don't know how it works. I just, haha. I burst into laughter. His face grew several shades redder. Are you sure you're not some bully Melly? No, I think you're just cute and innocent-minded. Have you ever thought of experiencing it yourself? Sex? I guess, but that means I meant relationship, dating. Seems the girl in on himself embarrassed about the topic. I didn't feel a lick of remorse in that regard. Cupidons, my job is to... Did you think about it or not? Yeah, but my job is to help humans fall in love. So you ever gotten hot thinking about a crush? Better yet, do you currently have one? Ah! You're a bully. This topic's really, really informative to having with me. I walked closer to him, boxing in the corner beside my door. Well, Melly, I haven't done anything. You're getting closer in your voice. What about my voice? Don't talk to me like that. I could have grabbed my arms and forced me to put in this between his face color in a complete mess of red. If I went any further in the attempt, I wasn't sure he would simply die or explode. Your grip hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. He let go and avoided looking at me. I suppose I had teased him a bit too much. It'd be cool if we could trade places for a day. Trade places. Took a seat on my bed, pull a fountain pen, turn around, between my fingertips. You could be a human, I could be Cupid. What do you want to be a Cupid, Dine? I always want to know what it felt like to have a bow in my hand. A bow that could kill him. Eros. I had no arrows, but my fountain might suffice as a replacement. Tell the shard of his arrow, which begged the question whether it could kill him even without his bow. Oh, humans have archers, don't they? I'm sure you can find a bow that way. You know what I mean. Cupid bows are not the flimsiest human-made ones. I suppose that makes more sense. He looks worried, and his gaze afraid. Sizing him up, I decided to ask the question. Could I touch yours? You can't. Huh? Why not? Scare or break it? Humans can't touch our bows under any circumstances. You don't trust me. Of course I do. But humans can't touch our bows. Why? Them's the rules. So I'm like every other human to you. What is what you say? Oh no, he's gonna pull the friend card. Like, but I'm your friend. We do everything together because we're friends. And friends touch each other's things. No matter how many times. Even though friends give in to peer pressure, I guess. Melrose, you're icky. The rules that you can't. It's a rule you can't touch it, even if I wouldn't mind it. But it's me asking. You don't have to know. It could be our secret. Melly, you can trust and go out of your way for me with everything else, but this one, Melrose, not Melly anymore. Can't let you touch my bows. Please respect that. Exactly. I scoffed him to police at his ironclad resolve. I'm sure that he will let me at least put a finger on it, even if he didn't let me hold on it. Icardi was stern about it, so direct. It was pissed me off. How about no means no, and you're pushing this Cupid's, Cupidine's, boundaries. Asking him to place a finger on your bones is suspecting you? It's not what I meant. I don't want to argue with you. It's not an argument, it's a discussion. Well, it isn't up for discussion, Melrose. Pain in my chest was unexpected. My fist clenched tightly. It wasn't out of nowhere for telling me no, but the fact he didn't what? But the fact he did it was more frustrating than logic behind it. Then get out. It doesn't have to. Don't worry, there's no argument. There's no decision. Get out. With a downcast expression, he stepped back and phased through my walls without another word. Even that irritated me. How could he say no? Why now? Because rules are rules, and he wants to set a boundary? Have you ever thought about that? And why not? It made perfect sense for him to say no. He couldn't, then he couldn't. But shit. I rubbed my chest and gritted my teeth. Damn it. Oh, my poor baby Icardi. Please. You don't need this. Maybe just leave Melrose for hunger. Couldn't stop thinking about Melly. The thought of actually hurting his feeling was sickening. Must have meant so much to him to touch my bow. I couldn't understand that feeling, but I couldn't allow it. There's no guarantee what would happen to me, or him if he was exposed for a second too long. Cupidine was absolutely forbidden to let human hold or use their bow, maybe because of abuse of privilege or being taken advantage of. I wasn't so sure. It's probably the second one, and you're being taken advantage of. That didn't mean my trust in Melly was fake. He's my friend. Ooh, ouch. Maybe not. Friends wouldn't break your boundary or like make you uncomfortable whenever you have like a rule or boundary that you don't want to break or anything. Trust my judgment on him. He's angry with me. He wouldn't want me to see me for a while, but I figured I'd at least find out who his partner was. I came back with a well-developed plan to help him find him. Then maybe he will be less upset when I visit him again. Is what I hope anyway. Hey! Yes? I've been trying to get your attention the past few minutes. I'm busy. What? said I'm busy. Have you lost your mind? He raised the hand ready to smack you. The other Cupidons became restless and drawing his attention to them. Shut up. Go do your duties. And you should do yours too. Why are you talking back to me? I don't know what your problem is, Yuri. But you've been awfully meddlesome for you to be working. Before you can say anything back to me, the other kid behind during us. What is happening over here? I was gonna tell Dad to take an extra task today because the new Cupid needs some, and he flipped at me. I don't have intention of taking an extra work day, so mind business. Listen to him. This is crazy. Sorry. You should have seen this coming. Stop nagging the newbies so much. I'm his superior. Why are you lecturing me? Because I'm the superior of both of you, and I can tell that you're causing him stress. Oh my god, he smacked the elder on top of the head, earning him a grumble, and then he turned to face him with a stern expression. I know he's being a hassle, but remember to stay in your place. It's the rules that a Cupidine must always obey their superiors. Now I apologize to him. I didn't want to. Why should I? I did nothing wrong. Icardi. Sorry, it won't happen again. Better not, or we'll be having a meeting with the Foundation. Leave him alone, calm now. Ah, my wing! Older Cupidine dragged him away and left me standing in the center of the hall. The others returned to their work. Hurried over to the empty side of the pool, determined to complete my task, whether of any other can interrupt me or not. I've been holding off finding out for too long. After deporting him, I wanted to make Millie happy and lean over the edge, pool, dip his name into it. Ah! Light flare throughout the room, blinding everyone in the area. Took his name out and held it to his chest. The other kept on cresting each other, confused about what just happened. I have to go. While they were distracted, I slightly crushed his name in the palm and flared the area. What is going on? No, I'm on apartments. 12 a.m. Melrose Purview. It's Valentine's Day. I just returned the night I was drinking at Solar's. Fully intent of getting wasted until morning. The idea lost value once I was there. My mood was abysmal that I can only drink ginger ale and watch the television. Typically, I dance party with whoever I mingle with, but going days without talking to Icardi made everything feel hollow. Getting closer to Eros meant talking to him, but the whole drought made it difficult. His twinkling eyes, his sorry laugh, his face when I told him to get out. I fucked up again. Yes, you did, cause you like to close people out because of trauma. Apologize wouldn't even be easy. It wasn't like I could pray again and summon him. Mel, oh my gosh, it's Rohan. He's so pretty, but he's evil. What the fuck do you want? Oh, someone put you in a bad mood tonight. Just not my night. Don't talk to me. Grab me by the wrist, I aim for the stickers and pull me back. You're angsty about something. Want a medal? Good job realizing the obvious. I'm saying I usually knew how to handle that, right? Decisions. Let me save, scum this, and let me return. Let's go positive again. You did. Rest I still do. It's Valentine's Day now. Atari meds aren't together. He laughed and pulled me into the restroom near the lobby area. Someone proposing something on the basis that it's Valentine's Day, spreading it in the restroom stall was the most unromantic thing he could do. Completed. Oh my gosh. Did we freak in the bathroom? Yes. Page 4. I return. I don't want to. It's the morning of Valentine's Day. Unless you want to kick your ass, it would be your best interest to let me go. Why did it ask me to save? Oh my goodness. He's holding a lingering moment longer, and then he dropped his hand and turned to walk down the hall. You always shoved up the butt about something, huh? Come talk to me when you change your mind. I rolled my eyes, began upstairs, stopping mid-step when my eyes locked in with Icardi's. He appeared hesitant, but cracked a small, weird smile at me regardless. Continued up the stairs towards him, and he pulled me into his arms. Oh my gosh, he's so cute! We had a tight warm hug reminds me how cold the night has been despite my boiling temperature. That warm hug seems to want you back. We don't have to talk about him. Melly. I look up at him and he continued to hold me. His hands drew up to hold my face and a apologetic smile graced his lips. Why do your relationships end? My heart jumps to question was anything that I expected. I worried about him. Ending C completed. Oh, there's a lot more endings with this one. Yes. Press return. Okay, that was the end of that one. Let's load. Let's go back to this one. And then we're gonna do the negative influence. Holy cow. Okay, so far I still won't get the full version of this game, solely because I am not a big fan of the MC and his personality. I'm like, dog, you're insufferable. Cause like literally in this route, he's like basically trying to like break people's boundaries and do peer pressure and everything. And doesn't understand that no means no. And then in the Dr. Love route, he's like, I want to return to my toxic lover because maybe he changed, even though he's with a crazy psychopath person, and I still want to be in a relationship with him, and I want to hide a relationship with them. I'm like, no. I don't want to. It's the morning of Valentine's Day. Unless you want me to kick your ass, it would be your best interest to let me go. He lingered more longer than he dropped his hand and turned to walk down the hall. He always had. Come talk to me when you have a chance. Okay. And headstand, crack a smile towards him. This is so cute. But Icardi, you need to leave him. He's just a very stubborn MC. Tempers. I want to talk about him. Melly and Grace his land. Questions expected. I was worried about him. Okay, this is also NDC. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can save our progress. And return. Alright. That was like a short stream. Let me go to the just chatting stream. Okay, cool. Let me exit out of this game so my stream can run a little bit smoother. Okay, so next stream, I am going to be in the mood to play Sonic Adventure 2 Battles. Well, Sonic Adventure Battle 2 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? Whatever, Sonic Adventure 2. And I already have the game downloaded. It was a gift from my friend for my birthday, so I'm excited to play that game. And what else? I do need to put my controller on the charger to make sure it's fully charged, because I don't want it to die on me. And yeah, it's gonna be so fun, because I'm gonna end up playing my all-time favorite game. It's gonna be great. Also, if I do play that game, no backseating, please, no backseating. I already played this game before on the original game console that it was on, which I think it was the GameCube. Yeah, it was the GameCube. So backseating would be unwanted because I already played this game before. I do hopefully that Steam fixed its janky controls, because the controls when playing on the GameCube version was kind of janky. But I'm excited to play that game, and you get to hear me babble a lot about Sonic the Hedgehog and such, and give you fun Sonic the Hedgehog facts and lore and stuff, and maybe you probably already know about their lore and such. Also, what else? I already made a thumbnail for Sonic Adventure and stuff, so it's gonna be on display. I might do it before I go to work later today, which is at 11 p.m. Yeah, so I might do a stream this Sunday. If not, then I'll move it towards the Monday. What else am I missing? There's... I also have Persona 4. Maybe I'll also play that too. But like I said, I need to make sure my charger is charged. I'm also gonna try to see if I can stream from my Switch again, because I have some new like equipment, new components and stuff that I can connect to my laptop, and maybe that could be able to help me stream it again. Like I said, I did bought a gaming PC, but I was trying to change the case, and then the case wasn't the right size, so I tried to put everything back in the correct case, and I think I kind of broke the PC because it doesn't turn on anymore. Well, it does turn on, but the it wasn't show the output screen, so I kind of somewhat messed it up. So there's that. So I'm gonna have to like ask my brother to fix it or something. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. This was a short stream. I'm trying my best to get back to streaming, even though I think my little performance anxiety tends to kick in, because I always have like my OBS and my PNG tuber little application open and ready to stream. I just need to press the go live button, but I just don't do it. Or I get too fairly distracted to the point that I exhaust myself, and it's like, okay, I'm too tired to stream, time to just go to bed. But I'll try my best. And like I said, my main goal is to at least try to get at least 25 subscribers by once summer hits. And I still need to do a recording of my cover song, which I might do when I get off of work, which is gonna be around 7 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys maybe later today on Sunday. If not Sunday, then probably this Monday morning for the stream. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye. Yasha.